Hey guys, welcome to Outbound, a survival game where it's just you and your van in the wilderness, but there's some pretty cool things that I've seen in this game so far, and I can't wait to show them to you. Wow, look at them there mountains. I bet I can throw a football over them there mountains. Oh my god, the mirror's functioning? That's so cool. Okay. I've always wanted a Volkswagen bus. I think this is like an all-electric one now. Alright, let's stop at the overlook and see what they have for us. Ugh. This sounds like a nice spot. Look at that. This is like what happened before the Firewatch game. But this is our little van, and look, we can set up camp right here. This is where we're gonna craft and build some things. We have some workbenches in the back. We have some engine upgrades that we can do. So it's gonna be a nice, fun crafting adventure. Let's do it. Alright, what do you got for me in the container here? Some wood. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna start this campfire. Gotta love a nice animation such as that. And it looks like we need to find camps and light the campfires at them. There's about 20 of them in this version of the game. Let's close up shop. It looks like our next objective is to get to the fire lookout. How do we get there? Probably from down and around Chinatown. Alright, let's do it. I think I gotta open this gate first, though. It seems to be in the way. Requires a wrench. Should be able to craft a wrench back here. But I need a blueprint. Is that a blueprint right there? This game has some solar punk elements that I truly enjoy. The color schemes. And let's go ahead and download. Download to my brain map how to make a wrench and a building hammer. Nice, okay. For the wrench, we need some scrap metal, and it looks like someone left some pieces of their car behind just over here. Thank you. 9 scrap metal. Huge. Let's make the wrench. Oh, whoa, okay. I think I need to hit the green spot. Lovely. Wrench acquired. And now I should be able to open this puppy up. Perfect. All right. Now we can keep moving, keep driving, and keep upgrading. And one funny thing, you're allowed to choose your license plate. I find that adorable. Let's keep moving. On the road again. Here I am. Oh, downhill, zooming. All right, whip the corner. Careful. We do have health. And we have another parking spot right here with some goodies. Ooh, another campfire. Perfect. Let's go ahead and light that. Since we do have to light 20 of these. I could just sit down. Oh my god. That's adorable. I want to do this IRL. You know? Isn't that what video games are, though? Just kind of living out the fantasies that you want. Such as zombie apocalypses and end of the world scenarios. My favorite. We do have to eat, and there are some blueberries scattered about, so that's going to be our primary concern for now. I'm going to have some really mean blue poops, but maybe we can find some meat down the line, too. Just going to gather what we find in the woods, and then we need to craft a hammer and start building some new stuff inside of our van here. Oh, and there's some junk here too. Litter. Huh. Who's littering nowadays? Scumbags mostly. Carrying too many resources. Well, it's a good thing I can craft some things back here, like the building hammer. There we go. And then with the building hammer, I should... Oh, we could just deposit the resources right there? That's... Oh, and that's... Oh my gosh. They really thought of everything, huh? Let's go ahead and press B to build. We can craft a recycler, but it looks like I can't place it on the ground. We need a table of some kind. Here we go, a wooden counter. Let's go ahead and put that right there. We can also set up a folding camping chair, a flower pot, but we require rocks, which I do not have. There we go, we set up the recycler, and then I think I can throw litter in here? Turn it on. And then look at that. It's like the bottle machine. That gives you 5 cents per bottle. And then this gives me coupons that are used to download blueprints at download terminals. Oh, okay, so we get rewarded for cleaning up the litter everywhere. So we need to keep an eye out for the litter. But I see right up there, I'm pretty sure that is a blueprint tower, so let's close up shop real quick and go see what kind of blueprints we can get from there. Whip it! Oh! Alright, 3-point turn. I gotta use my mirrors. Alright, we're good. Let's go see what this blueprint tower has for us. I know we're supposed to go to the Firewatch tower, but ADHD gets the best of me and I get distracted and then I just feel like going wherever I dang well please. There we go. Another campfire, another container. There's actually a bridge over there. Oh. I wonder if we're going to have to repair the bridge. Let me run up to the blueprint tower real fast. Just out of curiosity, can we pick up these rocks? We can. Nice, okay, so we found rocks. This is how we make flowers. There's some more scrap metal over here. Wonderful. Oh, tons of scrap metal. Nice. All right, we're starting to stack up. We're going to run out of inventory room soon, though. Here we go. And what do you have for us at the download? Oh, we get to choose. I feel like an axe is probably the best at the moment. But now we can craft that. Beautiful. And can we go over this way? It looks like we... Okay, we require a pickaxe. So maybe a pickaxe would have been better, but I think wood might become a problem. So having an axe for that is probably good. Let's clean up some litter, gather a few things. Blueberries. Herbs. Maybe that's for healing. Quick deposit. My chubby ass is holding a little too much. There we go. Light the fire. Pick up the litter. And create some more coupons. Alright, let's see if we can make that axe now. Ask a tree a question. I need another piece of lumber. I'm pretty sure we drove past a couple of logs back here. Let's grab those real fast. Look at that. Wow. The sunset is stunning. Oh yeah, hit me with the music. Beautiful. Alright, real quick actually. Let me make the axe before we light the fire. So that way we can multiply the wood that we have. Here we go. Wonderful. And then can I just go up to any lonely little tree and start chomping? Large bush requires sickle. Oh, and then there's some smaller bushes that give us some fiber. Okay, good to know. We're learning. But it doesn't look like we're able to just chop down trees, which makes sense. This game is about cleaning up the environment, not completely ruining it. I know it's quite the contrary to what I'm used to doing in most survival games, but I like the nice little mix-up. Bucket with water. Received 5 water. Some more litter. Oh, you know what? I bet we're going to start being able to grow our own food as well. Alright, deposit that. I do have 2 coupons off of all of the litter that I found. And I can make a whole nother coupon. So I'm going to run up to this blueprint tower and get the 2 other tools that are available here. And then once I make the pickaxe, I should be able to get through those rocks on the right there. And see what secrets lie ahead. You only get 1 download per tower. Oh. Okay. That makes things a little more difficult. And it says it's getting late. You should go to bed and start a new day. Look at those lights. Lovely. Okay, let me light the fire real quick, though. I did just find a piece of wood to light it. 3 of 20 complete. And then, where do we sleep? Oh, look at this cozy little thing. Minus 25 hunger, though, for sleeping. Day 2. Okay. New dawn, new day. Time to eat some blueberries. Where are my blueberries? A bio burner. Oh, to create power. Whoa, energy ratings. Wow, this is sick. Okay, I think I need to kind of haul ass to that fire watchtower now. Stop at a few different places along the way. Maybe in the future I'll be able to come back and repair that bridge and go a little farther in this direction. But at the moment, let's see what we can do. Oh, the little van that could get up the hill. Come on. Ooh, another campsite. I want to investigate, gather everything. Oh, look, yep, there's another research. Just out that way. Ooh, and a big trash bag. Who's the butthole that left a giant trash bag like this? I mean, I kind of appreciate it because that's a full frickin' chicken dinner research coupon for Chaboy. Thank you. I'm hoping that one of these research towers will give me some new building materials soon. Like to put inside my van, because at the moment, all I have is a recycler. Oh, and there's a research right across. Oh, hawks. Are you gonna swoop down and try to eat my ass? I hope not. Here we go, there's some more scrap metal here as well. Oh, yes. Okay, so we can either do gardening, sewing for better backpacks, that would be nice, or a food processor. It seems like growing is probably going to be the better option at the moment, because if we run out of food, we die. If I don't have inventory room, I die internally, but not externally, so everything's fine in that case. Let's go ahead and see what we need for our handy-dandy crop plot. Planks. I don't have planks. I have no way of making planks yet. Unless, maybe back here, we can craft planks. Oh, no, but I can craft a watering can, which I definitely should. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. Bonk. Perfect. Okay, watering can acquired. As I mentioned before, no way to make planks yet. And if I can find one little log, I can light my 4th campfire. Which puts us at about 20% towards our main quest line of lighting 20. Where would I be if I was a piece of wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Could a woodchuck could chuck wood? Here's some. Yoink. Bunnies. Ooh. Am I gonna be able to murder them? And what is that? A drawbridge? What the hell? That's crazy. Alright, campfire number 4. Boom. Beautiful. Next up, the fire lookout. Unless we get absolutely distracted again. I'm gonna have to like 9-point turn this, I'm pretty sure. I do have a mirror, but it's not the best at backing up. Here we go. You'd think this amazing feat contraption of electric magnitude would have a backup camera. We're about to hit the downhill. We got another research tower right there, another campsite. Whee! I saw the bunnies before. I don't see them now. Can I hit it with my truck? Come here. Come here, bunny. Nope, guess not. That's fine. Probably not good to hit a bunny with this thing. That paint job's looking slick. Alright, what do we have here? More litter. God, you just gotta run around cleaning up after all these buttholes. We got a bottle cap, some more water, some fiber and rocks. I'm gonna take this wood log right here, light the fire number 5. Wonderful. And then let's go see what we can research here. I'm wondering how we're gonna get those planks. I'm assuming It's obviously going to be some type of contraption, like this one right here. Sawmill, thank you. And to make a sawmill, there we go. We place it with 10 lumber. Wow, 10 lumber. I don't even know where I could find 10 lumber. There's definitely some type of tree I can chop. It's not these ones, at least not that I noticed. There's some weird trees over there, but I'm starting to get away from the fire watchtower. So I need to turn that way. And it's right up to the top there. And maybe that'll be like an overview, like an Assassin's Creed overview that'll show me where I need to go. So let's turn this puppy around and get up to that dang tower. Oh, look. Yeah. This is what I was expecting, that it would allow us to chop up, like, dead trees, right? Yeah, there we go. 5 lumber. Nice. Because we're kind of playing as, like, a park ranger, you know? We only fix, we don't take. We only remove the items that aren't required for the area, you know? We're coexisting with the land instead of just absolutely deleting everything and building a giant cube of monstrosity in the middle of all of it like we do in all the other survival games. But this should be more than enough wood to get planks going so we can start growing food. Looks like we just need to look for some of these more dense forests for the dead trees. Here we go. Progress is being made. A sawmill right there. Look at that. What a fancy schmancy sawmill. Ooh, there's different types of wood. I'm gonna go ahead and just make that many into planks. I'm gonna need to add some biofuel power. Probably just gonna go with fiber, because I don't really know... Yeah, there we go. It does a little chunk. I don't really know what the fiber is used for quite yet. You know what I mean? And I don't want to waste wood when we know we need to make planks to grow food. But I feel like I should be able to grow food on the roof. So what's fun is that I can just close up shop and make sure everything's closed. You don't want any squirrels climbing into the electronics and chewing all the wires. They love to do that. But while everything's crafting back there in my back seat, I can just keep moving. I've always wanted something like this in 7 Days to Die. I know I've added like RV mods in Project Zomboid in the past, and I know Vane also has that. But it was super cool to just be able to be completely mobile and explore and never feel like you are limited to going all the way back to where you started. Luckily, I do have an axe for all of these, so we can get the van right past. Here we go. And that gives us 20 wood, which is a beautiful thing. And I'm just going to actually deposit like another 10 and just keep making more planks, because something tells me we're going to need a lot of those. Whoa! There's a horn! Get out me mom's car! Broom broom! Okay, let's go ahead and just park it up right here. Another research spot with some extra scrap. I'm not passing up any of these big logs. It would be a waste. And we just juggle on up here. Extra scrap, more stone. Perfect. And what can we... Ooh! A furniture pack. So we got wooden chairs, wooden counters, wooden side tables, and a camping lamp, or wooden chair, wooden counter, wooden side table, and a standing lamp. I like the camping lamp vibe. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Sort of different little cosmetics and things. Alright. And this road should wrap around to the fire watchtower. I do need to eat some food, though. We probably should find a blueprint that makes us some better food soon. And hopefully some way to even, like, catch the bunnies and milk them. Because if we're not killing stuff and we're not chopping trees and we're only removing dead stuff and collecting litter, I feel like killing a bunny is counterintuitive, but those things be fucking, man. There's a lot of bunnies. I mean, you can't really go wrong with eating bunny. Whoa, fireflies. Can I gather these? No, it's just for the ambiance. I love a good firefly. You know, Minecraft recently added those, like, firefly bushes and stuff. People are going crazy over that. There we go. Deposit resources, and it seems like it's probably nappy time. Can I close this while I'm inside? Oh my god, look how cozy. Hell yeah. Alright. Day 3. Day 3 is the day... Rain! Oh my god, I could just sit here. I could just sit here and listen to this. Reminds me of, like, the GTA drives. Turn on the rain, just go drifting with your bros. Nothing beats it. Go ahead and put a counter there. And what else? We could put a wooden chair down, the side table, a camping lamp. You know what? I'm gonna put down a camping lamp right there next to my bed. That way at night this will light up nice. Also have a potted plant, which takes up a whole space. God dang, okay. We need to, like, be able... Whoa! A hot air balloon? Can I shoot it down, pop it, make it fall? It's an airdrop coming in? What a wonderful game. Let's get to the Firewatch Tower. There we go, campfire. Whoa, no! Did someone's house collapse? That's no bueno. Sorry, don't mind me. Just gonna steal all of the things. I can light the campfire, but it's raining. Oh, so I can't even progress the 20 campfire quest line while it's raining. 10 planks to repair the bridge. Well, guess what? I've been really working on my planks, but that also goes to show that I should probably get even more planks going. Let's go ahead and just go for, like, 20. So we can make 10 planks specifically just for this bridge here, and we can head across. The Firewatch Tower is just up this hillside. It doesn't look like I'd be able to take my van up here, so we're hoofing it. Oh, gosh. Why did I eat that last Twinkie? What are these? Herbs. Okay, I haven't found wild herbs yet. I've seen them all over the place. Rock stacking. This isn't good for the environment. It doesn't allow animals to have somewhere to hide or something like that. But we can stack our own rock on it? Wow, cairn stacked, 1 of 20. So there's 20 spots to also stack rocks. Alright, I'm assuming those are at, like, top spots, because isn't cairn like a climbing term or something? There we go. Got some litter at the Firewatch Tower. Look at this. Would you just look at that? I want to live up here. I want a Firewatch game. Similar to this one, but I'm a Firewatch guy, and then, like, I have to go fight fires and stuff. Look at that windmill all the way over there. Oh, wow, this really gives us a vision. Waterfall. Another research tower right there. It seems like there's a lot more to explore. Alright, what else do we have in here? We have a download available. I already have an axe, but it looks like you could get an axe level 2. But I think it's best to have level 1 of everything before we start getting level 2 of other things. I can just sit down and enjoy the day from right here in the rain. Ooh, can I gather any of these? No. This is wonderful. So far, so good. Alright, back to the van. I can't light that campfire there, but I can repair the bridge. I also see a chair over there. And even more herbs for us to collect. The herbs do give our van quite a bit of power without having to use wood, which feels like a more limited resource. Oh my god. Who's this guy? Oh, we get to... Oh my god. There's 25 gnomes in the world, too? Its name is Little Ash Things. I want my own gnome in this game. That would be awesome. Alright, let's head down the mountain. I'm gonna grab some planks out of my truck. We're gonna repair this bridge real fast. As much as I would like to, obviously, light this campfire, as the goal of lighting all 20 campfires becomes a part of me, we can't while it's raining, which saddens me deeply, but I am curious what we're gonna find on the other side of this bridge here. Let's go ahead and grab all of the planks. Perfect. Okay. I see now, says the blind man. Here we go. Boop. Wrench, wrench, and bop. Look at that. Beautiful spot to take my truck across. But I want to see what this is. Kappa snap. For a rubber ducky? For one bottle cap. I definitely... Oh, there's a bottle cap right here. And I definitely found another bottle cap. What rubber ducky am I getting? Give me the raining rubber ducky. Oh, the normal one? I mean, I'm not going to be picky. New blueprint for the rubber ducky. Okay, that's cool. Let's get the van across the bridge and then maybe get it over to the drawbridge. There's another well right there with more water. We should get some higher tier research now that we're scooting into a new zone. We have no food. I have 1 berry remaining, so we need to find food ASAP. Here we go. Into the new zone. And boop. Wow, the ground feels different here. I have another bottle cap inside my inventory here. Where, okay, we got 3 bottle caps. Yeah, I'm getting 3 more rubber duckies, please. There we go. I hope these bottle caps aren't used for anything else, because this is important. I got the kitty ducky. Thank you. All right, go again. Oh, now it requires 3. Oh, it goes up in price each time. How does one build rubber ducky? Using fiber. Can I, like, put it on my dash? Oh my god, I can. Oh my god, I can put it on my dashboard. Okay, watch out. Hop in the passenger seat. This is very important. Wait, actually, I can just do it from out here, right? Okay, there we go. Rubber ducky and kitty ducky. Beautiful. Close that right there. And there they are. My companions. It's Bob and Fred. Which one is which? I don't know. Let's go find some more research, shall we? Here we go. Oh, wait, what is this? This is a little different. Is that a kite? Huh. More litter. Means more blueprint points. I'll take that. What do you got for me in here? Hopefully some food. I'm starving. A reinforced plank. Mm-hmm. That's something different. It's another gnome. Is this a fishing gnome? Oh my goodness. So cute. Gimme. Uncle Gnome. Wow. Can I go swimming? No. Oh, and look. We can gather the reeds, which gives us stuffing. I used to have these grow in the pond in my backyard. And trust me, they do have stuffing inside those little cattails. That's what we used to call them. Not reeds. Cattails. And then I need to get myself to the next research point, but we should probably go to sleep so we can light more of these campfires, but I'm running out of food. You got any berries around here? Mushrooms? Can we eat the mushrooms? A morel. We definitely can eat morels. I know that. Morels are very yummy. Unless there's certain types of morels, and I'm about to go on a mushroom trip. Which, honestly, I do live out of an old electric Volkswagen van, so a mushroom trip would be pretty fitting to the environment. Consume. 10 nutrition. Nice. Okay, good. Okay, so it looks like we have a research up there. Just around the corner. All the way to California. And our next objective is a large tree upon a hill. Whoa, look at that. That is a large tree upon a hill. But is there a way up to that big old research spot up there? I might hoof it. Let's see, because I see like these little... like a horse? What the hell? This looks like it might off-road a little bit. Maybe I can take the van this way. Let's see. After a quick nap. Oh, the rain stopped. Oh, heck yeah. Radio signal received. Check your map. The signal tower seems to send out a signal. A new download is available here. Oh. So they might, like, recharge, kind of? That's what it seems like, at least. That's cool. So I could head back. But I only see forward. Okay, let's light this fire. Just need a little bit of lumber. Take that. There we go. Light you up. Wonderful. Lakeside campground, 6 of 20. Nap time. We're gonna have to figure out our food in the morning, though. Things are getting a little rough around here. But I'm pretty sure the tower that just reset itself did have a way to turn, like, berries and things into better food. But what the hell did I just back into? A sign. Who put that sign there? Here we go. Perfect. All right, let's get off-roading, and I'm gonna check this blueprint. Whoa, an aeroplane! It's like a triplane. It's got a front and 2 sides. How odd. There we go, off-roading. Okay. I don't see any berries or food in the area. That's a boulder. That's a nice boulder. Let's get up the hill real fast, though. Looks like our truck wouldn't be able to make it through there. And what are we gonna get from this research? Oh, lots of trash left behind here, too. Lots of scrap metal. There we go. A deck on top of your vehicle with space for more units to start the roof expansion as you see fit. Oh my god. That might be the greatest upgrade we've ever found. Feeling hungry. Yeah, I hear you, man. I mean, I'm always hungry, personally. Like, anybody asks me if I'm hungry, I just say I can eat. I mean, even if I just smashed a whole buffet, I'll just keep going. So maybe the van life IRL's not for me, because there's probably, you know, some longer situations between meals. Well, let me head out into these woods and just see if we can't find some more morels and berry bushes. Aha! There we go. One morel. Looks like there's another one hiding under this tree here. That'll give us 20 food. Obviously, making it into something better would be nice, so hopefully we can find another recipe to start cooking up some food better. I can just go ahead and eat those right from the inventory, and now we're at 50 out of 100. I don't see any blueberries that grow here. I wonder if the environment slightly changed when we crossed the bridge and there's just less blueberries around. And look, we actually leave tire marks behind. I didn't even notice that. So you can kind of see where you've been and where you haven't. At least in some spots. It looks like where the van may have struggled to some degree. Well, let's whip this puppy around and just head to the next research. Okay, looks like we might actually be whipping it now towards the giant treehouse. And there she is, right up there on the hill. I actually see more mushrooms. I literally have to get out for these mushrooms. Passing up any amount of food is just a bad idea. I can start reserving them a bit more because I do have those planters. And I actually wonder, can I actually just start planting in my truck? It looks like we can. I should be able to just like move these if need be at some point. Water, water, water. Nothing is planted. Okay, how do I plant stuff? I don't have any seeds. Can I plant the mushrooms? Oh, there we go. Used for growing. Yeah, see, we don't have any seeds of any kind, so... Well, I'll be able to move those to the roof once we can build on it, it looks like. Not sure how we get seeds. Maybe seeds are from some type of contraption? Maybe we, like, throw the morels in and it will give us spores to grow some mushrooms, perhaps. Grab this water. We're not passing up on any materials. I want to make sure we're always stacked up. Blueberries. Whoa! Cranes! Hello! Goodbye, cranes. Those things are so cool. Blueberries. Ooh, research tower up on the rock. I didn't even see that a second ago. Okay, we should be able to get to it, just up the road. I'm really hoping it gives us some way to climb onto our roof or some type of foundation or something, because I can't figure out how to build on my roof yet. Here we go, off-roading. Just whip it around. Oh wow, it looks like we actually have to go from all the way over there. Oh, and this is slamming my battery power. That's okay. I actually see a campsite just up this way that we might be able to park the van at. Come on now. It's a little van that could. Come on. Is that a road right next to me? Oh my goodness. I could have just taken the road. I took the shortcut. The path less traveled, right? Get on the road, damn it. There we go. Log cabin up on the hill, that's cool. More litter, nice little campsite. And a research tower. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna have to add some power to my car. Obviously. Let's see, what should we cook? Probably just gonna continue to cook some of those just for a little bit of power. Grab a couple pieces of lumber for the campfires. Nice. What do we have inside the recycling container? A bunch of rocks, herbs, and wood. That was actually a lot. Deposit, and then again we're gonna use these puppies to power the van a bit more. Let's go check what this research has to offer us, and then we need to get to the log cabin on the hill. Maybe we can even spend the night up there. The sun is going down. Here we are. I look forward to seeing every little research. What do we got? A metal smelter, scrap into ore, a bolt press to make metal bolts, or a nailer. Well, it feels like the bolt press and the nailer are going to require metal to create, so I am going to start with that. I do see this rock stack right here, which we can just pick one up, place that puppy on top, and then let's go ahead and skedaddle up the hill to see what this cabin has for us. Okay, this is odd. Like a drawbridge to a creepy owl thing? Ooh, another research. But it looks like I'd have to cross the drawbridge to get to it. Do I have to cross the drawbridge to get to the log cabin as well? Or could I just Skyrim this? I think I could just Skyrim it. Nice. Okay. Whoa. It's like a whole nother elevation. Another campsite up there. Wow. Okay, I'm hoping that I can spend the night here. It is very dark. Let's see. It's a nice book. We can sit down. Hello, honey, I'm home. Bottle cap. Another gnome. Zaxxonus. And what do we got here? No computer or nothing. An axe and a backpack. That would probably come in handy. I should steal that, but I don't think we're here to steal stuff. We're here to just be nice and cozy. Oh, I almost missed these bottle caps right here. Alright. Nowhere to sleep here, but as I mentioned before, there is a research just across the way, so I need to get over there ASAP. There we go. Let's light this guy up so we can see a little bit. Another Nomi. Cleeks. What an adorable name. More bottle caps to buy more rubber duckies. And last but not least, a research tower. There's also a campsite all the way over there. There's another rock stack here. And you can go up top. What a weird area for just hiking and things. Okay, bio burner, sewing, and a food processor. I think refining food might be a better idea. I need to start making better food. Let's go ahead and rock stack. Oh, I don't have a rock? Well, good thing there's one right here. Overweight. Throw it on top, 3 of 20, and let's get back home. I'm a little too overweight now. I would like that scrap. I'm gonna grab that. But this whole area over here seems like it's not vehicle friendly. How the heck would I ever get a vehicle through here? I mean, maybe? No. There's no way. I would get stuck. But this is part of the main road right here. I'll be back here in just a second. I'll have to whip my truck around. Home sweet home. Deposit. Let's open this sucker up. Let's see what the food processor has for us. I'm sorry, you cute little light. You gotta go. I don't have the counter space. Food processor. We can make 2 berries into jam or 2 tomatoes into tomato sauce. Okay. See, that's still better than what I currently have, where I'm just eating raw berries. And I found where we're able to build the base building deck in the back of the truck, where we build the tools. There we go. And boom. We now have the deck on the roof. And the ladder is right in the middle. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. You move it up, move it down, move it all around. But what I want to do is go ahead and move these upstairs, because this is where we're going to grow food. I mean, how could it not be where we grow food? Right? Perfect sunlight, tons of water. Good to go. So once we have some seeds, we can grow those up there. I need to add... Oh, whoa. We can build a full-blown house up there. Oh my god. Okay, once we have excess wood, I am definitely going to do that. Can I expand the platform at all? Foundations and walls. It does say foundations, but I don't have any foundations. No, there we go. Wooden floor. One off the front, one off the back. We can even build it off the sides. Holy crap. Oh, this so much room for activities. Okay. I gotta turn these around for you OCDers out there. I know some of you probably saw that and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna freak out if you don't fix that. So let's just go ahead and rotate these. And perfect. Okay. Look at that. Now we have a little top deck. So obviously we can make absolutely huge. Oh, and then it packs up. Oh my god. This game is wonderful. Alright, time for bed. Wake up into day 5. Keep on keeping on. Is there any, like, things that I don't have currently built? The metal smelter, but we don't have coarse ore. I haven't seen coarse ore anywhere. Let's vibe down the street just a little bit. I need to wrap back around and get to the treehouse. We can't pass that up. I'll come back to this log cabin area not too long from now. I think we're just getting a little ahead of ourselves because we need to obviously stick to exploring these main objectives first. Whoa, look at these fields. Very different environment. It's like wheat fields, maybe? Something like that. The wind turbines everywhere. Oh, maybe I can grab those? Can I grab the wheat? Grain. To-do list. Sickle. I haven't researched the sickle yet. But I really should, apparently. Because I might be able to make some bread. Make some yummy sourdough and start selling it for money out of my van. We have another handy-dandy research tower. Honk honk, I'm coming in. Research tower, you're about to get tickled. And what are you gonna give me? Let's see. Ooh. A vehicle researcher. Okay, that's massive. How do we build that? Question. Vehicle researcher. Oh, it just requires scrap. Okay, I was gonna actually build more counter space down here. Next to my bed doesn't feel like the best spot for that. Let's go ahead and put it to the back of the car. And vehicle researcher, there we go. And we can research, oh my gosh. Allows you to also build next to your vehicle using fiber, scrap metal, motor upgrade using bolts. We did see the bolt crafter before, but if I go ahead and gather a little bit of fiber, which would necessarily require the sickle to get a lot of fiber, but we obviously need to figure out how to also get metal, because if we create bolts, we can upgrade our engine, which is a really big part of the game, is driving, so. But can we take this around? It looks like we might be able to, but it's a bit of an off-roading scenario. If I had a stronger engine, I might be able to off-road even better, but let's wrap it around and see if this leads to the big giant treehouse. It leads to a lake. Okay. Well, I can just wrap around this lake real fast and figure the best way up. Not gonna leave any of these materials behind, though. But I didn't know ore was really gonna be a thing until I saw the smelter, so I need to keep an eye out for something that looks ore-y. Something, like, kind of gray and iron looking, I'm assuming? But we might need the level 2 pickaxe for that. So for my next upgrade... Yeah, but I want the sickle too. There's just too much. I want everything. But those right there... What is that? That trash? Nope, it's a wood log. Those right there, those rocks against the wall there, look kind of special. They look a little, like, lighter than most, but these could just be stones, right? Maybe if I break it, I have a chance at getting ore? Nope, looks like we're just getting rocks right now. That's okay. Look at this, how beautiful it looks in this tall grass. I'm hoping I can get, like, a new suspension kit and everything that helps me with off-roading. Here we go. This looks like it's probably the campsite at the bottom of the hill. That leads to the giant treehouse. Go ahead and grab a quick piece of wood, probably just like a couple pieces, just in case there's another campfire at the top. There's even a sign that says hiking, not driving. Tree Hill Campground, 9 of 20. We're almost halfway there. Grab this litter. But I am going to obviously just drop off before we run on up. I also want to try that new blueberry jam that I made. There we go. Let's see, what type of food? 22 nutrition, so 4 of those will just about fill us up. So we're going to turn our berries into that. I don't know what we should do with our morels yet. There was nothing to like, actually cook with them, but, you know, maybe in the future we'll find something. Let's head up the hill. Here we go again. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Okay, this has a lot of floors. I found so many mushrooms heading up here. Like, yeah, look at all of the mushrooms growing just out there. Mushrooms and herbs. Let me climb up. Explore the tree hut. Got another bottle, which also includes a bottle cap. A nice sitting spot to watch the sunset. Definitely gonna come back here if food feels like it's becoming a problem. Okay, can we not? Ugh, come on. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, research, beautiful. We have the nailer and the bolt press. We want the bolt press because we did just see a million different researches. Looks like that's what this guy did. He literally creates bolts and things. Okay. But yeah, we want the bolt press because about 30 bolts and we'll be able to get some crazy upgrades for our vehicle. But we should make the smelter and the bolt press when we get back. Start turning our scrap metal into everything. Look at all this. Is this going to be like seeds? Amber and morel. Can I not crack any of these open? These are different. So he was like growing weird mushrooms and making bolts and stuff. There we go. A trowel. I was hoping we'd find some seeds here. But I did find a gnome. Ratpack. Hello, Ratpack the gnome. Alright, research acquired. Yeah, no way to get seeds yet. Unless I'm just totally oblivious, which is possible. I was pretty oblivious to building the thing on top of the car. Do we take fall damage? We don't. At least not right now. I picked up a rock so I could finish the rock tower, but now I'm overweight. Come on. place it. Another hot air balloon as the sun goes down on this beautiful valley. There we go. All right, back to the car. There she is. Home sweet home. Parked it perfectly at this nice campsite. There we go. Deposit. I'm going to go ahead and put down another bench here. And then I am going to also create the bolt press. Can we make bolts just out of scrap metal? We can. I want to put 20 scrap metal in here because that's going to give me 10 bolts. We don't have any of the coarse ore yet or anything like that. I should also just make sure I'm recycling my litter. And do we have anything new back here that we can make? Nothing. We have everything made. And I'm just going to put a little bit of wood in to just add a little bit of power to the ship. And let's go ahead and sleep for the night. Day 6. Almost our first week complete in this wonderful game. We got 4 bolts done. We're just going to let that kind of work while we head off into the next objective, which is probably just going to be to head north. I do, with my own eyes real quick, want to just check up on this hill, because you never know when they're going to hide some little secrets. And this will also give time for the bolts to craft. And then I can upgrade the engine on my, I almost said ship, on my van. It is a ship, right? Alright, actually, looks like the bolts might be done. I'm going to take all of those, researcher, and then where was the motor upgrade? Boom, motor upgrade, huge. Motor upgrade 2 coming soon. So before our output was somewhere like in the middle. Does it tell us where we are now? Energy use is less. Charge rating is none. We really should get that biomass thing. Oh, we have to craft it using bolts as well. Okay, so we need to go ahead and put 10 in here. There we go. I was going to say, it didn't look like I gained any speed. Well, let's let those bolts craft, and we're just going to turn this puppy around. And then it looks like our next objective is probably just going to be up here to head to the wind turbine. I would like to head back down into this hiking zone. There's a couple of campfires we also missed. And we can obviously head back to this, like, recharged research tower right there to get another research, which I believe was a sewing kit, which would give us a bigger backpack, which honestly would be really freaking nice. But, as I always do, I just want to keep moving forward. So let's head over to the wheat fields and see what we can find over there. Actually, I think the bolts should be done now. Thank you. Oh no, they're not. Wow, they take a while, huh? Okay, wait, this is the last one right here. Come on now. Come on. Give it to me. Thank you. And then, go in here, craft the engine. Bap, warp, beep. Wonderful. Motor upgrade 1. Bow crying as I'm talking. Motor level 2. There we go. And let's keep going. See how much faster this puppy feels. Oh yeah, she's purring now. You hear that? Ooh, there's even wind passing by the truck on the sides. You see that? Next level. Mach 1. Alright, into the wheat fields we go. Wonder if this is where the ore is gonna be. Whoa! Solar panels. Huh. Oh wait, I can park my... It looks like it's like a spot to specifically park my van. Entered a charging area. That's so cool. Okay, how does it charge? Do I gotta set up camp? And then it'll start charging? Is it going up at all? Do I do it from right here? Fully recharged battery. Boom. That's so nice. Okay, and I'm gonna grab the litter. Sweet. Okay, so these are gonna be scattered about in the world, seems like. Gotta keep an eye out for those. I see a research tower up on the left there. And it does look like it's off-road, so I might just go ahead and sprint up there real fast. Here we are. Ooh, tomatoes. We saw that we can make stuff with tomatoes. Sickle level 1, pickaxe level 2. I do need to get the sickle. I want to see what the wheat gives us, and I needed a sickle for that. So now we can actually see. I am going to grab these tomatoes because we can make tomato juice or tomato paste, whatever it is. Some type of tomato product for food. I do wish I could figure out how to grow these, though. Those tomatoes seem like it would be a very good thing to grow. Look at the orange van with the orange environment with the orange sunset. Love it. Place our tomatoes in there. I'm just going to go ahead and get more bolts going for a whole nother upgrade. But it really does seem like we're going to rely on like a lot of scrap metal now. Let's see, we can start doing outdoor placement, which is crazy. Allows your vehicle to carry along an extra bit of weight. I don't know, you know, like, do we have weight? Maybe we can have like a trailer of some kind? I don't know. That'd be really cool. Look, we can grow tomatoes. Oh my goodness. So we don't have to get seeds of any kind. It just wasn't letting me do it before. Water everything. So everything's watered, and now the tomatoes are growing. Do we want to grow more? We'll see. Let's see what kind of yield it gives us. One tomato might give us 2, or one might give us 4. I'm not 100% certain yet. Well, let's pack up shop. And maybe just whip around the corner real quick before nighttime falls. Oh, look at that. A nice free research tower. They always just kind of set them up in a spot where I have to sprint for a year. So it's nice to see one that's just off the side of the road, you know? Give little old me a break for a minute. These legs are feeling tired. Let's go ahead and grab that, though. I wonder what this is going to be for. Maybe a tier 2 upgrade. I'm probably going to go with the tier 2 pickaxe first, just in case we come across coarse ore that we then can't break. Oh, a nailer. I don't have any download points. I should have some litter back at home, though, that I can start processing. So that way we can research that. I have picked up a little bit of litter. Oh, look, we have 4 right here. I just didn't grab them. All right, set that up. Grab the rest of these bolts, and then we have the next research tier, which I'm probably not going to actually do the weight capacity, more weight capacity. You know what? It's probably part of the roof, right? I would assume. Like, we can only hold so much on the roof at one time. Let's go ahead and get some more tomato juice rocking so we're good on food. And then we research the nailer so we can create nails whenever that feels necessary. I just haven't seen anything that requires nails quite yet. But maybe we will pretty soon. And then real quick, let's sleep for the night, close ourselves in. Day 7, we've officially survived 1 week in Outbound, and the rain is back. Would you look at that? Whoa, the wind turbines are turbining. This seems like a really good spot to actually end today's episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This is like a bit of a playtest. I don't know how much content there is, but I'm pretty sure everything you see in the game right now is obviously playable, and things are going to be added in the future. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button. If you did make it this far, you definitely enjoy my videos, which means you should subscribe and check back tomorrow. And let me know if you do want to see more of Outbound Survival in the future. There should be some more videos on your screen right now where you can stick around a little bit longer. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.